Hi, Paula. It's great to be chatting to you today because you've recently become a new user of Alphaletz, and I'd love to hear about what convinced you to make the switch.
Yeah, good morning and thank you very much, Richard. We started in property, well over 30 years ago.
And when you started out, I guess you were using things like spreadsheets to manage your properties?
Oh, yes, good old Excel. And Word documents, obviously, for the contracts.
And what sort of challenges did you have using spreadsheets?
I suppose in the beginning it was easy. As it became a bigger portfolio, you've got the daily challenges of monitoring rents in and expenses out. You then have annual P&Ls and reporting requirements, rules and regulations about tenants increased. You
Yeah,
had your things like making sure your gas safeties. So that was another spreadsheet.
yeah.
Your right to rent, that was another spreadsheet.
How many spreadsheets do you think you
Oh,
on a
Lord.
daily basis?
Enough for me to say there has to be a better way to do this. Let me go away and have a look.
Yeah. And did you consider using something like Xero or another sort of standard accounting software to manage your properties?
I have a finance background, so I have used traditional financial packages over the years and
Yeah,
predominantly Xero in the recent past. And I did often wonder if that was an option, but it's not because it's not set up for property market. And yeah, you'd have to go down the route of having each property as a project, and
yeah,
each time the tenancy swapped, it'd be a new project. And yeah,
yeah,
as I say,
yeah,
definitely square peg round hole. So
yeah. And how much time would you say you spend on a weekly basis managing your properties?
it's a full-time job for
Yeah.
two people, and that, as I say, that doesn't include me on the admin
So that's
side of
one of
it.
the things you'd like to get out of Alphalet's is ease of use and time saving, I guess.
Yes, yes, and the ability for other people to, to be able to log
Get
in
access.
and
Yeah.
check. Yeah, yeah, without constantly come and ask you, has this happened? Has that happened?
Yeah, absolutely. And the more data you put in, the more valuable it becomes because you've got all your details of your properties, your tenant history, your documents, your notes. I know these are all things that you really liked about the system. So what would you say to other landlords who are considering using Alphalet's?
Get started early when there's a hell of a lot of data. There's a hell of a lot of time converting it, no matter what you try and do.
Yeah.
Be quite diligent. As I say, the bank feeds, the bank rules, that's the getting the tenants right.
And you can still export to a spreadsheet. For those people that really love their spreadsheets, you can still export into a spreadsheet. You just don't have to keep it updated.
Yeah, yeah, because spreadsheets, unless you keep everything property specific, it is hard to track.
That's great. Well, thank you, Paula, very much for chatting to me. It's been great, and you've given a really good overview of all the advantages, and hopefully that'll help some other people who are considering Alphalet's too. So thanks again, and we look forward to many happy years of you on the system. Thank you.